If you had anything that you wanted to say to the defendant, if you were that judge sitting there today, if there was anything you wanted to say to him, I'm not sure what that would be.
To Tremaine, a lot of people say people deserve a second chance in life, but honestly, I think he had a second chance when he grabbed that gun. He could have chose. He could have chose to leave it where it was and not did what he did. And that's where he lost his second chance.
So no third chances?
No. People say people deserve a second chance, but he had a chance to choose. He chose the wrong way to go. I can't say that I am hurt for what he did. I mean, he ruined his whole life too, you know. I don't hate people. There's a God to take care of that. You know, but yes, I am hurt. I was hurt for what he did.
I'm not sure how your family moves on from here. How you put closure to this and move on.
I don't know. We haven't get to that point yet. At least I can't get to that point yet. Not with the way my son, what I'm going through right now.
It's got to be hard. You expecting very soon here.
Yes,
it looks like. So it's got to be very exciting, but also hard.
Well, yeah, it is hard. It is sad.
Is it a boy or a girl or?
It's a girl.
Girl.
It's a girl, and she's gonna be named Elvina.
And talk a little bit about what your family has gone through.
Well, my son right now, he is 4 years old, and he's gotta go. He's probably gonna have to have therapy because he will not. Elvin was like a father figure to him, and he would like go and do things with him and go get him his haircut and stuff. And now, since he's gone, it's hard to get Noel to get a haircut because he's not there to take him. And Noel, it's hard to walk where my brother died and see Noel running saying that, oh, I'm gonna go find my uncle. See, mommy, I found him. And look at an empty sidewalk where there's, you know, stuff like that. That is things that, you know, you can't get out of your head, and it's not, you know.
I'm not sure if this instance is what you had expected, at least maybe not what you're happy with, but what you may have expected.
Well, yes, we know he can't get more than what he got, so, I mean, that satisfied us. I mean, I'm happy that he got what he got, but inside, you know, nothing would never bring him back. It would be, you know, what he did.
How do you guys celebrate Elvin's life? Do you do special things to mark special occasions?
Yes. We go, like, if there's like something special occasion they have went on, we go to the cemetery and see him there. And like if some activity day come by, like, you know, Valentine's Day or, you know, stuff like that, we go to the cemetery and take him where we can and stuff like that.
Satisfied, I felt that the interest of justice was served. It was certainly towards the high end of the potential maximum sentence, so I was satisfied.
Just your reaction to the defense claim that there are mitigating circumstances in this young man's life that may have caused him to behave in such a manner.
Certainly that's their spin on it, to coin a phrase, but I think the facts will demonstrate otherwise.
If you could just share just some of what you talked about in court. You talked about 24 different incidents while this young man was in high school. You talked about a long history starting back to the age of 10 when he lived in Florida. If you could just share a little bit of that.
Well, it was clear to all of us that what happened down in Florida was repetitive conduct. It was violent conduct. It involved breaking into homes, stealing cars. There was one allegation involving an assault on a school down in Florida, and that didn't stop when he came to New York. And it seemed to me there was a penchant almost for fighting with Hispanics, and then fighting with police. And while on probation, of course, the murder occurred. So it was certainly escalating conduct.
You made the point that this was not that you believe this was premeditated, that he went back, got a big gun, and had intentions of using it.
Absolutely, there's no doubt about it. He overheard the small gunfire that occurred in the area of the Finger Lakes Times, and his reaction was very calculated, and he went and got a bigger gun and came back and killed Alvin Cruz.
Do you know at this point what, or do you have any speculation what they were all fighting about that night? What was going on? What were...
You know, I don't really want to speculate. All I can do is just relate the trial evidence, which basically showed, the shooting down at the Finger Lakes Times and Tremaine Green's reaction to it, which was to go and get a bigger gun.
Can you also just repeat a comment that may have been made in court about how this has hurt the community, it's hurt the family, it's hurt the individual?
I think the judge alluded to that, and it's certainly true. I remember when this happened, people talked about Genesee Street and how, it was a nice neighborhood, and this has really changed things, not only on Genesee Street, but I think in Geneva in general. And, it'll be our goal to continuously prosecute vigorously anything that approaches a level of violence such as this or any perjury associated with it.